If you've reached the age of 60, there's one truth you can't ignore. Every decision you make today, from what you eat, how you sleep, to whether or not you choose to go for a walk, has a direct impact on your heart. As a heart doctor, I've seen far too many seniors walk into my clinic looking perfectly fine, and just minutes later they receive devastating news: dangerously high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or standing on the edge of a heart attack. But the saddest part? Most of them had no idea that their everyday habits were silently destroying their heart. It's not always fried food or alcohol. Sometimes it's as simple as skipping a pill, staying up too late, or having a greasy breakfast. That's why, in today's video, I want to share with you 8 common habits that anyone over 60 should stop immediately to protect their heart. Each habit might seem like a small detail to you, but for your heart, it could mean the difference between health and danger. Watch until the end, because if you can change just one habit starting today, your heart will thank you for the rest of your life. 1. Stopping your blood pressure medication, a mistake that could cost your life. If you're currently taking blood pressure medication, please never stop on your own, no matter how healthy you feel or how stable your blood pressure seems. What many people don't realize is that high blood pressure is a silent killer. It doesn't cause pain, it doesn't make you tired, it gives no warning signs. But quietly, it damages your heart, harms the blood vessels in your brain, and weakens your kidneys every single day. Even stopping your medication for just a few days can dramatically increase your risk of stroke and heart failure. That's why some patients who seem perfectly fine suddenly collapse, and sometimes they never make it back for treatment. If you often forget your pills, use a daily pill organizer, set an alarm, or download a reminder app on your phone. Taking your medication on time every day is not just a suggestion, it's your lifeline. Your body may silently endure the damage for a while, but when a stroke strikes, there will be no warning. So don't wait for an emergency to remind you of that one missed dose. Stay consistent with your treatment, and you'll be protecting one of the most precious gifts of all: your life. 2. Not walking or moving daily, a habit that slowly weakens your heart. Did you know that just sitting too long during the day already causes your circulation to slow down? For older adults, especially those over 60, a sedentary lifestyle is one of the leading causes of fat buildup in the arteries, poor blood flow, rising blood pressure, and a gradually weakening heart. Sitting for long periods doesn't just make your legs stiff, it also makes your heart work harder. That's because blood isn't circulating properly, oxygen doesn't reach your cells efficiently, and your heart is forced to compensate by pumping harder. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need high-intensity workouts. All it takes is one simple habit: walking for 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. Studies have shown that maintaining this daily walking habit can reduce your risk of heart attack by up to 50%. Walking is one of the easiest and most affordable ways to boost circulation, strengthen your heart, lower blood fat, and help control blood pressure. Even more, it lifts your mood, eases anxiety, and helps you sleep better. Remember, every step you take today is a stronger heartbeat for your tomorrow. 3. Eating too much salt, the silent killer of seniors' hearts. Many people think they don't eat salty food simply because they don't add much salt when cooking. But the truth is, most of the salt we consume comes from hidden salt. found in packaged and processed foods like deli meats, sausages, soy sauce, instant noodles, salted crackers, and even industrially produced bread. When you consume too much salt, your body retains water to dilute the excess sodium in your bloodstream. The result? Your blood volume increases, creating more pressure inside your arteries, leading to high blood pressure. And for people over 60, this is a major cause of heart failure, stroke, and kidney damage. The recommended limit for seniors is no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. That's less than 1 teaspoon of salt. But a single bowl of instant noodles or a fast food meal can easily contain 2,000, 3,000 milligrams of salt without you even realizing it. So how do you cut down on salt without making your food bland? The answer lies in natural flavor boosters like lemon, vinegar, garlic, onion, pepper, ginger, herbs, and spices. These not only enhance the taste, but also aid digestion, reduce inflammation, and support your immune system. Don't wait for a blood pressure diagnosis to care about salt. Every pinch of salt you cut today is a step forward in protecting your heart for the long run. 4. Starting the day with fried or processed foods, a dangerous morning habit. Many people begin their mornings with familiar favorites like buttered bread, sausages, cold cuts, or sweetened creamy coffee. But few realize that these very foods may be thickening their blood, especially dangerous in the morning, which is the most common time for strokes to occur. When you fuel your body with deep-fried, greasy, or highly processed foods first thing in the day, you're not just raising your bad cholesterol, you're also triggering inflammation in your blood vessels, increasing blood pressure, and damaging your artery walls over time. The result? Your heart has to work harder, grows weaker over the years, and your risk of heart attack or stroke rises significantly. So instead of starting your day with oily and sugary foods, make the switch to heart-friendly, lighter options. An ideal breakfast for someone over 60 could include oatmeal topped with fruit, a few slices of whole grain bread with avocado, a boiled egg, or an apple. These foods are rich in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, help maintain stable blood sugar, and protect blood vessels from early damage. Don't underestimate breakfast. A small change in your morning routine can lead to a big difference in your heart health, especially as the years go by. 5. Drinking alcohol regularly, a harmless habit that quietly erodes the body after 60. You may have heard the saying, a little red wine each day is good for the heart. But the truth is, after age 60, your body doesn't process alcohol the way it used to. The liver ages, enzymes weaken, and the ability to break down alcohol significantly declines. That means even just 1 or 2 small drinks per day, if consumed regularly, can slowly but seriously damage your body. Alcohol disrupts heart rhythms, raises blood pressure, and in older adults it can contribute to myocarditis, inflammation of the heart muscle, a condition that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Worse, when combined with medications, alcohol can cause dangerous interactions, increasing the risk of falls, confusion, and loss of balance. Many seniors continue drinking with the mindset, I feel fine, or it's just a small glass. But the problem isn't just how much you drink each time, it's the daily repetition that gradually wears your body down without you realizing it. If you truly choose to drink, strictly limit your intake, no more than 1 drink per day, and more importantly, do not drink every day. Give your body time to recover. Growing older is a time to stay sharp and mindful. not to fade away in a haze of alcohol. Your heart, liver, and brain will thank you for every sober day you give them. 6. Smoking, the silent destroyer of seniors' cardiovascular health. Did you know that just one puff of a cigarette can damage the delicate lining of your blood vessels? That's not just a warning, it's a proven scientific fact. Every puff you inhale, whether from your own cigarette or secondhand smoke, strikes your circulatory system like a blow, triggering inflammation in the vessel walls, narrowing arteries, and obstructing healthy blood flow. For seniors whose cardiovascular systems are already less resilient with age, exposure to the toxins in cigarette smoke accelerates arterial stiffness, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and heart failure dramatically. Long-term oxygen deprivation from smoking also forces your heart to work harder than it should, exhausting an already tired muscle. And don't assume that smoking just a few cigarettes a day is harmless. There is no safe level of tobacco exposure. Even passive smoking, simply being near someone who's smoking, can significantly increase the risk of heart disease in older adults. The good news? Your body has a remarkable ability to heal. Within just a few months of quitting, blood pressure begins to stabilize, circulation improves, and your risk of stroke and heart disease starts to drop. Make the decision to quit today, because your heart deserves protection, and your later years deserve to be healthy, clear, and full of life. 7. Using phones or watching TV late at night, the silent sleep saboteur. Do you often scroll through Facebook, watch videos, or turn on the news before bed? It might seem harmless, even relaxing, but the truth is, this habit is quietly wrecking your sleep and your heart health. When you look at your phone, tablet, or TV screen at night, the blue light emitted by these devices suppresses melatonin, the hormone that naturally regulates sleep. As a result, you may have trouble falling asleep, experience shallow sleep, or wake up frequently throughout the night. Sleep deprivation does more than make you tired the next day. It disrupts your circadian rhythm, elevates nighttime blood pressure, a time when your body is supposed to rest, and places added strain on your cardiovascular system. For seniors whose hearts are already aging, this additional stress can have serious consequences. Moreover, watching stressful news or scrolling through social media stimulates the nervous system, increases heart rate, and causes mental tension, all of which make it even harder to fall into deep restorative sleep. So, how can you fix it? Start by turning off electronic devices at least 1 hour before bedtime. Instead, try reading a light book, listening to soft music, or simply sitting quietly to allow your body to shift into a restful state. Quality sleep is one of the greatest gifts you can give your heart in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Protect it starting tonight. 8. Eating fried food and fast food. Frequently, the fastest road to a heart attack. Have you noticed? The older you get, the more sensitive your body becomes. Foods you used to eat freely in your younger years now seem to trigger heart palpitations, bloating, or sudden spikes in blood pressure after just one meal. Fried foods like fried chicken, French fries, and deep-fried snacks are loaded with saturated fats and trans fats. These are exactly the types of fat that your heart and blood vessels despise, as they stick to artery walls, clog circulation, and are among the leading causes of heart attacks. On top of that, fast food is packed with hidden salt and sugar, overburdening the kidneys, spiking blood pressure, and making blood sugar harder to manage. After the age of 60, your metabolism slows down significantly, meaning toxins from these foods linger longer in your body and silently damage your health. So what should you do if you still crave that crispy, savory flavor? The answer lies in smarter cooking methods. Steaming, boiling, or using an air fryer can still deliver delicious meals while protecting your heart. Also, prioritize vegetables, nuts, and homemade soups. They're tasty, nutritious, and easy to digest. Remember, no one is telling you to stop enjoying food. But eating delicious meals that harm your health isn't worth it. Eating well while living long and staying healthy, that's the real wisdom of life after 60. Closing message. Aging doesn't mean decline. Turning 60, 70, or even 80 is not the end of your health journey. It's simply a signal to live smarter and more proactively. There are 8 habits that may seem harmless, like skipping breakfast, sitting all day without moving, eating fried foods, or smoking too much, but they are quietly damaging your body little by little every single day. You don't need to change everything at once. But if each week you adjust just one small habit, like swapping your strong morning coffee for a glass of warm water, standing up to stretch every 30 minutes, or choosing a boiled egg over a fried sausage, then in just a few months you'll clearly feel the difference. A stronger body, a clearer mind, better sleep, and a lighter, more enjoyable life. And most importantly, you're actively extending your life, protecting yourself from strokes, memory loss, or heart failure, all without taking a single pill. Aging isn't scary. What's scary is neglecting your own body. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones and friends. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future health content designed specifically for older adults. Because a disease-free old age and a healthy life until the very end is something we all deserve.